Hello, let's do a bunch of daily word games. And today's bonus game will be Cell Tower, but it's going to be Cell Tower number 397, which was, I think, either yesterday's or 2 days. Anyway, the link in the description will go straight to the archive for number 397, which is the one I'm going to do. So if you haven't done that one, maybe you can give that a try first. For those of you who follow along with my solves, or you can just watch me do it. And so anyway, I'm going to start with tower. Ooh, we get a T and a W. Makes me want to do twice, but there's no E. Actually, with no E, how does this work? I want to do TW, but it doesn't have to be. Twins, but usually there's no plurals. You never know with Dordle, but usually there's no plurals. I can't immediately think of something, so maybe I'll just guess something for the right word and see if we get any incidental letters. I want to try E at the end. That's usually where it ends up. Chase, maybe? I guess chase is as good as anything. Hey, there is an S in the left word. It's just not last. E is not at the end on the right word. But now we have definitely TW. Like, there's no way the W is going anywhere else. Twist. Nice. All right. Still just an S here. Not a huge surprise. I guess there's no I. So we have a U or Y. Or it could just be E's, actually. I'm going to guess bless. Because when you have S fourth, there's not a whole lot that you can end with if it's not an E. Okay. People are going to start getting suspicious about my Dordle solves, but like, I know you guys aren't suspicious of me. I think the only people who watch these videos are my biggest fans who know I don't cheat, but yeah. After all those Dordles I failed, now I'm getting them in 3 and 4 more often than I should. But yeah, cool. Let's do the Quordle and start with twist bless. Let's see. Okay, I should definitely try E at the end because 3 of these words could have E at the end. So let's maybe just get all new letters and put an E at the end and claim that we're guessing this word. Not that we have to, but I like to hard mode-esque these solves. It makes them more fun for me, but at the same time, it's better to not hard mode it in a lot of cases. Drake, maybe? Crane. I like crane a lot better than Drake. Better letters. Okay, let's do that. Imagine if it was crane. Okay, so ISE, that's not too big of a surprise. But nice to confirm. This one does not have E at the end. So we're narrowing down where the E. This is an ER word. This is like layer or not later. I guess it could be paler. Any other ALERs? Not sure. Layer or paler. Paler doesn't feel like it would be an answer, but who knows? Especially in Quordle. Maybe I hold off on that for a sec and see if we do end up just incidentally getting the right letters. Because I don't think guessing either layer or paler is going to give any significant info for these other words. We might as well try for the other words first. What is this top right word? ISE. ISE isn't as common as you'd think. It's usually ICE. At least that I'd think. Maybe you think exactly the right amount for that. What is it? It feels like I should just sit down and memorize all the ISE words. I don't know how many there are, but guys is actually interesting. And it gets the U. It's the only thing I've thought of, so I'm going to guess that. It was guys. Nice. Ooh, quell. Don't we get quell a lot? I don't know if it's in this game, probably. It's got to be though, right? It is. Okay. We still haven't confirmed whether the L is first or last here. It would be really nice to. Okay, so let's look at the bottom left. We have a U in that word as well. How does this one work? Could it end in NUE? mean, the end could really be anywhere. I'm actually thinking the end's somewhere, but I'm thinking UE here, and it can't be UNE. So what would it be? Actually, this is tough. Could it be un something? Un and then end in E? Undo. Undo works. I'm gonna guess that. That'll help a lot. Okay, it helped a lot because it was correct. All right, well, I'm back to this, and I do think layer is a more common word than paler. So I'm gonna go with layer. I'm just double checking that layer is still possible. It does seem like it is. Well, there goes my instinct on that one. Maybe my instinct should be Quordle goes with the less common word. All right. Well, not too bad. I knew it was between those two, and I still had a guess to spare, so we were fine. Cool. I enjoyed this solve. I think this went well. The words almost always ended up being what I thought they'd be, and Crane helped considerably, which was good. Cool. Well, let's do cell tower number 397, because this was the one specifically recommended by Finland. And again, in the description, I have a link directly to this puzzle. Okay, how do we want to do this? I see ing here, but I also see ing here. So which one's going to win? Interesting. Beeflock. My favorite dinner is the beeflock dinner. Or can you beeflock something? I don't know what that would mean. There's belong. Belong has to. Oh, it could be belongs. Darn. Float. Corral. Is that? Let me just double check. Coral? I think it's coral. Coral. Darn. We could use the R or not, but I think we have to use the R. But let's take. Okay. So I think belong. Unfortunately, I can't block it in because I don't know if it's belong or belongs. But this S, okay, SL actually does work. Never mind. We have like sled here. Okay, so I don't know if the S belongs with belong, but I do think this is float. Now, floated maybe? Floated is a word. Now, if I did coral, this would be rut. Or rut something. Otherwise, if I use the R in coral, this is a U on its own. Unlat, up. I like up, but it would be up T, up toll, up. Yeah, I mean, okay, so I'd have to do upt. I want to do rupture so bad, but there's no, it doesn't end that way. Up toll, up to low. Up. The R doesn't really help. Uptalk? Is uptalk a word? No, talk is a word. I thought uptalk was a word, like when you, like the Valley Girl accent. Maybe it's a little bit different. Darn, I thought uptalk would be it. That would be a fun word too. I mean, this could just be talk, but then what's this you doing? It doesn't have to be coral. What if we just do, what if we don't do floated? What if we just do float and then we have like red, like we have REDU. And we do coral this way, right? So redo. It feels like a good start, but it doesn't seem to have the right ending. Redupt. What if coral used the R? And then we did edu. Okay, so we've got belong or belongs. We've got float and coral, and we could add floated. We could do coral with 2 R's, which again I don't know what the proper spelling is. I don't know why both are accepted. It's a little annoying. Maybe one of them's a weird spelling that it wouldn't use, but I don't remember which is which. Coral with 1 R looks a lot better to me, and coral with 2 R's, it feels like it ought to end with E, but I don't know. Let's see. So what's going on over here? We've got need. Seems a bit too basic, but it could be. Float could be floated. I really want to do rupture or something. Belongs this could use the S, so let's think about that. Belongs, we've got flat and need. Like that seems a bit basic, but what is redupt? Like it feels like it's just heading towards redupt. Is there something I'm missing about that? It's heavy. Honestly, heavy feels like it just has to be there, but okay, so maybe what I'll do is I'll clear all and I'll lock in heavy, because that feels like it ought to be right. And we'll work around that. Connects or connects. Darn. Well, SLF isn't a word, so let's see. What's this elf? Self? Selfing? No. Okay, so I like connects with the S. Selfie, I think, has an E at the end. SELFIE. We've got follow. Okay, so connects. Yeah, I don't think this S is going to be useful anywhere other than with connects. And then we've got follow or follows. But with follows, I don't know what elf is doing, but self would work. Let's see, let's work around this. Self. Joining. I like joining. Self. What's this doing? Uh-oh. This doesn't make sense. Okay, so maybe not self then. Half? No, wait. Is halving a word? No. So joining works, right? Yeah, joining works. But then what's going on over here? This B. Is B half? Perfect. Be half and joining. Still don't know if it's follow or follows. Feels like it ought to be follows, but let's see. Lesson? Wait, how would lesson work? With follows like this, I can do lesson. That's tricky. Okay. Then we've got seep or weep. Weep is cancel. Weep is probably more likely. All right, we're building this up from heavy. Actually, heavy was getting something that's like almost certainly true really helps build up the rest of the puzzle. But now we need to, let's see, let's work up from here. Weep feels like what else is the W gonna do? If I do seep, then I guess we could end in W. Actually. I don't mind ending in W, especially with an O there. Allow with the 1 L. Okay, so we were gonna do coral or corral. So I can't lock that in, but I can at least work around it. Talk. I was going to do up talk, but it could just be talk. But then what's this O doing? Is tallow a word? Tallow? No. I think it's 2 L's, if it's a word at all. Maybe coral is just isn't it at all. Slated? What's this F doing? Edilk. Fall. If this was talk, it'd have to be fedils. That's not a word, right? No. I don't think cell tower has ever used a word I didn't know, so. Faded is interesting. But then something ends in double E. Or two words end in E, I guess. We've got belong, right? Or belongs. NLEE is not a word. So unfortunately, faded doesn't work for that reason. I still don't know if the S is part of belong or not. Maybe belong isn't the right word, but it really feels like it ought to be. This has become tough again. This is a nasty area. Darn, faded is great, but maybe there's something similar. Needed. Okay. I think needed can be locked in. Like what? That works so well with belong or belongs. I'm gonna lock it in, but it's like there's like a 20% chance it's wrong. Okay, so let's work around this then. Fail or fails? If I do fails and weep. This feels strange. Okay, got belong or belongs. What's this L doing? Is it the end of something? Let's pretend it was belongs. What would we do? Oops. Flat. Oh, I thought I saw occur, but oh, no, okay. Hold on, what was I going to do here? I was going to do float or floated. And then we can do flat. And we can do fail or fails. We can do coral. I really want to do rupture, but rupt. I can't do erupt, can I? There's no E around that R. Keep? Upkeep? No, up. If I did keep, is rupt low a word? Okay, I'm going to clear this and I'm going to play around with upped low. Or rupt low. Darn. Like, it doesn't quite finish. It's almost there. It worked so well. Okay, let's do this again. Belongs, floated. The N was part of belongs. Flat. Coral. Maybe I don't do coral. Okay. Fails. Keep. Now what? Corrupt. And allow. I got it. All right, so it is belongs. It's floated. Flat. Fails. Keep. Allow. And corrupt. There we go. Straight line. Perfect. Yeah, this whole time I thought it was going to be coral or coral with 2 R's, and I didn't see corrupt. This UPT was really giving me so much trouble too. I didn't, for some reason, didn't think to make the word corrupt. I really wanted to just do like rupture or erupt or something like that. Cool though. Yeah, that worked really well. I'm surprised that heavy ended up being my first word, but it made sense. Like nothing else would have gone there with that V, as far as I could say. Joining was neat. I was like, how are these INGs going to work together? I thought that 2 words would fight for the ING, but it turns out that they're all used by joining. That was fun. B half was, I think, a tough spot. The fact that this ended up floated was kind of nice. We basically always used the suffix, as far as I could tell. But seep, keep, and weep was tough, knowing which one to use there. Cool. Well, let's move on. Let's do the polygonal. There was an announcement that there's a big polygonal update coming in like 2 or 3 weeks, so look forward to that. There's going to be some neat stuff. Let's see. 3 of the same letter. Let's make sure Hexpert's on. I mean, it's got to be S, right, with an E here? Let me see if I can find my glasses. Oh, come on. Glasses was perfect. You're a liar. It was glasses. I'm glad I got that in 1. Okay, let's do the mini. All right. Glasses was perfect, and it's not even close. How are we doing this? Can this be an E? Doesn't seem like it. Ease. Maybe. There's no L. Like what else goes here? D maybe? But this isn't an E. That makes it tough. Like if I can't put an E here, is there really another, or an A? Is there really another vowel I could put here? Maybe I? Doesn't feel good. I need an S and an E as well. Like, it doesn't make sense. I think it has to be E here. I think that's really our only viable option. This doesn't have to be an S here, though. We could do something like SH. Oh, how are we going to do this? V? Receive? I mean, it could be an S there. Could it be STR? I don't want to lose my streak. We'll just guess cheese. Who cares about the first letter? Cheese is awesome. All right, I do think it's going to be an ease word. So how are we going to do this? Unty. In. I come in peace. Chinese. No. Oh, come on. This has to be it, right? Don't make me do a filler. Threes. Okay, I'm gonna try a bunch of these. Unwees, unreese, untease, unyees, peace, 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 peace. Okay, it's not un. I'll try in, just for posterity here. Because if I can get that out of my head, then I know that it's not that, and I can move on. Okay. It's not in or un. I guess it could be on, but none of those looked good. Altice. Obese. When I see what this is, it's going to be one of those moments. You know, it could be a Z at the end there instead of an S. Does that help? Not really. S is really the only viable letter to go there as far as I can tell. But I might be eating my words in a second when I figure out the answer. Alright. I think I will have to do a filler. It's really unfortunate, but I can't think of it. So I definitely want to check E in one of these spots. So something like machine is no good. I want to check if we start. I want to check an S here, and can we end with an SE? Is that going to be a thing? Like OUSE. Like. Choose. SE is not that easy to end in, is it? I mean, I could put the E anywhere. I could put the E over here. I just want to end in I want to put an S there. Throw Z. Oh, come on. I do an unword, I could do entrust, but don't really need the E first. If I did untrust or entrust, let's go for it. I mean, I'm pretty confident the E is that repeated letter anyway, so there's no reason to use it, I guess. Wow, the S is not there. Maybe I should have. Oh, this didn't help. I mean, it helped rule out the S there. You know, there's a U somewhere. It's not un. How does this work? Maybe I should have tested E there. I couldn't think of a word. So not a U there. None of the letters we know go here. The S was tested, the U was tested. Well, other than the E. Up C. Us. Achieve. Sadiv. I don't know. I guess, like I said, it could be a Z there, maybe, but. Maybe I do another filler and I try to get an E there. What should I do? Like SU? Surprise. Test E at the end. We know there's no I, we know there's no R. It's not great, but it tests the SU. I really don't like it. I'm gonna guess it anyway. That's not even how you spell surprise. I think it's 2 P's. Or no, surprise. I don't know. Yikes. Suspect. Sure, it puts E where I need it. I mean, it's not... Wait. Now I'm even more confused. Unless it's EE, UE. The U is placed here. But I don't want a U in either of those spots. What is this word? Like, how could that even work? Wait. Oh, I got it. A Q and a Z. Squeezed out that solution. Ooh, that was tough. 13 ordinary words. Chassis. Okay, so it's after glasses. Skidded did not work because the E wasn't there. It was literally just squeeze. Of the ordinary words, I could only guess squeeze. Now let's look. Look, all of these have E there. Every single one of these has E there, and E was yellow. See, E was yellow after glasses. Oops. I thought I saw something though that didn't have an E there. Maybe not. Oh, glosses, but no, that has an S there. We're back to E's. Wow. No wonder I struggled. Screeve. Screeve may have been possible. After glasses. I think it was. I don't know what screeve means though. Unreeve? That wasn't possible. We knew there was an S. That's it. I could either get the answer, which was squeeze, or I could guess screeve. Wow. Yeah, that was a struggle for sure. Holy moly. I get the feeling a lot of solves are going to be similar to mine, where someone tries an E here, probably SSES, although you could get something like RRER or DDED, but probably SSES. And as soon as you guess SSES, the only word is squeeze, unless you somehow figure out screeve. I think it was screeve. And so either you're going to have to do a filler or you're going to figure out squeeze. I was thinking about putting a Z here, but I didn't think about SQU. It's so many vowel. Like, you don't think about putting a vowel next to double E. You just don't think about that. I don't. Maybe you do. You're better than me if you do. All right. Mini. We're going to turn on Hexpert because we want credit for doing it in Hexpert, even though it doesn't track that. That's certainly an E, right? It could be an O. Shoot. Okay, it's not an O, but there is an O. Lasso. Amazingly, it's double S and not lasso. Bossy. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, okay, it is an Aussie word, but it's not. What is it? I can't catch a break with the Polygonle today. What goes after SS other than SSY? Can be SSE, like posse? Oops. Posse? Posse, okay. Was there another OSSE word? How many match? Oh, 401 ordinary words. I'm not looking through that. Maybe I can control F, O, S, S, E. Fossy and Posse and Gossy. Posse is the only one I know of. I don't know why Fossy is an ordinary word. What's that mean? A ditch or moat. It's just pronounced foss. Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, let's do the symbol. Start with blaze. For a second, I thought I would have to do toxin, but no, we're doing rouse. I want that R, not the M. All right, U and E are correct. I want to do a muse, but there's many reasons it's not a muse. Like, is it SQU? It's not. SQU is my blind spot. I just realized that. Like, I struggled so much with squid or squad, but when it was the wordle, and then a long time ago it was the wordle was squad, and then the squeeze just now. SQU is just not on my radar. Anyway, it's not SQU. Shoot with a C. Shoot. It's a T there or a C there. Either way, I'm a little confused. Etude. Musical word. There we go. Nice. That's a tough one. Yeah, I always discount repeating a letter near the beginning when we have it near the end, but in this case we only got greens, so it definitely could have repeated. Obviously did repeat near the beginning, but yeah, Symble, I get in this mode of trying not to repeat letters earlier. It's wrong though. I have to keep track of that better. Cool. Well, I mean, 4 is not bad, especially for etude. All right, let's do Fusele. We're going to start with etude. Nothing, but we don't know if TU is correct or not. Vowels removed. Trussing. Sure, why not? There is. How about stuck? So check that U again. Oh my gosh. What are the chances that the 2 covered up ones are both green? What is this word? Stuff? Not stuff. And this is a lie. There's one lie in this row. This one I'm not allowed to guess certain letters. So hopefully the letters I can guess are part of the answer. It's not stuff. What is it? What the heck? Okay, I could use a K 4th, or I could use a C 5th, because this one only gave us greens. But does that actually help? I mean, it's not stoic. It's not stoic. Does putting a K here help? I don't really think it does. Does putting a C here help? Doesn't seem to. It could be a plural. There are some plurals in this game. Just to keep us on our toes. Not many, but there's some. But that said, unless Stutz is a word, I can't think of. Stole is a word? I mean, I might as well guess it. Okay, there's no L's. Okay. Now I'm free to guess whatever I want. I may do a filler. But fillers aren't all that helpful with Symble style yellows. I mean, they're a little bit helpful. I could double up the T, but I'm not sure that helps. Cleaning my glasses here. Maybe that'll help. I'll see it more clearly. It's not stung. It's not stuff. We already tried stuff. There's no F's. I'm a little bit stuck. I tried stole. Like, that's how desperate I am. There could be an A. Okay. Stuka. All right, maybe I'll do a filler. What would I want to do? What if it ends in Y? I just thought of study, but it's not study. Sorry, I'm coming back to here. But Y looks promising, right? But other than study, darn. I'm just gonna go through every letter, just in case. No F. Darn, not okay. So there's probably no Y. If I guessed moist, that's kind of interesting because, well, I guess it's not going to end with stust, but what if I just check T here real quick? I mean, I could just do this with common letters. Okay, T is definitely not here. We've proven that wrong. Is S here or not? Let's try that. Stush is a word? Do I really want to guess stush? I don't know that word. It's the only word I found. Okay, so if I guess moist, does that really help? Not a whole lot. If I guess stush, it's the only word I've found that it'll accept, but... Okay, what about ending in A? Let's just go through these letters. Why not? Just gonna click every letter. Stupa. That's another word I'll accept, but I don't know it. I'd rather guess a word I know. But I think at this point it might not be a word I know. Okay, so we've got stush and stupa as options. So if I guess something like flash, no, I'd want a P. Plush. Plush isn't a great guess, but it would tell me if it's stush or stupa. I'd rather get the A though. All right, what else could it end with? Like an I or something, or an O? So let's check I. It cannot end in I. Could it end in O? Can't end in O. I'm gonna check U, even though probably like there's no way it's ending in U. But wait, okay. For a second, I thought I accepted QU there. That would have been weird. Okay, so if it's gonna end in a vowel, it's gonna end in A, and it's gonna be stupa only. Because none of these other ones were accepted, right? Yeah. So it's either stupa or stush or something I haven't found yet. Did we check all the plurals? Let's just double check. Studs. Oh yeah, but it can't be because there's no D. Same with study. Stucks? No, we tried C in that spot. Stubs. It's stubs. It's not stubs? Oh no. Okay, well at least we know there's not two S's. Stupa? Might fail this one. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try every vowel after this U. I'm not gonna do double U. That seems like a waste of time, but we're going to do this. I don't know what stupa means. Just normally vowels don't go after U. So maybe I, but we just tried I. We'll try A as well. Okay, no O there. This is the best way to solve these puzzles, by the way. You're learning from a master right now. Might just have to accept the fact that stupa is a word, I just don't know. But it's the answer. So if there's something after the U, it is a consonant. I've proven that. I tried T after the U. Let's try all the double letters. You know what? We're just going to go QQ. What did I just do? I don't know. We're going to try QQ, WW. I know this is really silly. TT, YY. We tried all the vowels. PP, AA. I mean, stuff we tried. We're not guessing stuff again. JJ, KK, L we did already. ZZ. Nope. ZZ would have been funny. I was stumped by Stump. What the heck? At least I didn't guess Stupa. What the heck? Oh, that was a hard watch, I'm sure. That was a really hard watch. We're gonna start with Stump. Hopefully we don't get stumped by this one too. All gray. Even though it's a symbol clue, it's just all gray. This is gonna give alphabetical clues, so let's try to fit these into like a nice range here. Like we could start with C here. They're all gonna look the same. Like CH. E. E. Let's do cheek. Okay, what did we learn? This is near H. This is near E. They're coming for me after that terrible solve last. I don't know if you can hear the siren outside. If you can't hear the siren, then that made no sense. But there's a siren outside. I was joking that they're coming for me after that stump solve. I should probably just try E here. And I could try repeating the E. And we'll come up with something that works. Easier said than done. You know, I could... Oh, I was going to say I could do cash, but no, none of these are near C. Re or something? Re... That doesn't seem like a good start, does it? Okay, instead of putting the E here, why don't I put a good letter here? I could end in double F if I need to repeat a letter. Can't do stuff. What's going on here? Probably not double F. All right, I was hoping to do edge. I could do ledge, but there's no D here. I may have to just... How about merge? Does merge work? No. Yeah, there's no M from stump. I have to repeat a letter. This worked so well. Verge. There. Okay, ER is correct. At least we got something out of that. And then this letter, at least we can get this letter. What would this be? ER C? It doesn't end in E though. How about mercy? Does mercy work? No, specifically doesn't because there's no M. I was thinking CY though. Is there any letter that does work here? Interestingly, no. Not that I can tell. Let's go back to QWERTY. Let's try Q, W, R, Y. It's a day like this, isn't it? I feel like I started strong, but this Fusele has just been nasty today. All right, it's not CY. Can we do Derby? No. I really want to do like jerky, but there's no K here. What else could we end with besides a Y? Why does it say E is possible to end with? It's not. It's just not understanding the double E here, I guess. Think about A, but I don't know that that's gonna work. Doesn't seem like it. Y is the best candidate so far. This can't be a vowel, which really limits things. Can I do CH? I specifically can't do CH. What's this word? And it's probably something silly that I absolutely know. I'm not thinking of it. I tried all of these. Nerdy. The answer is nerdy. There we go. Whew. Wow, okay. This video's over. Wow, that was long. I spent so much time on the other Fusele. I'm so sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too hard of a watch. Give me some encouragement in the comments if you can, and throw a like and subscribe while you're at it if you haven't already. And I'll see you tomorrow.